We'll do it live.
So I just got one question. Are you ready?
He said, "Are you
You
ready?"
ready? Okay. Then for the thousands in attendance and the no people watching right now currently, Kingdom Cast proudly presents to you two words for you, wrestling version of a podcast, man. What's up with your Rimp Sanity?
Not much, man. The countdown is on the way. Your boy's gonna be married in like 40 days or something like that. 40, 50. Yeah.
39 nights. Am I invited to the wedding?
You know what? If you want to come, I can squeeze you an invite. There have been some family members that have been flaking me. So if you want to come, just let me know. I can get you an invite sent, my boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna come because I know Harold's gonna be there. So
He is gonna be
let's
there.
have somebody to
Do you need a
clown.
plus one? That's important. Do you need a plus one?
Yeah, I would probably need a plus one.
Okay. I got you.
Anyway, we'll talk about that at a later date.
Yeah.
What's up, man? We had a nice week of wrestling. We
Mhm.
have to touch on WrestlePalooza.
Yeah.
Started off with a bang. We actually called it to a T.
Yeah.
I called it to a
You
T.
you called it. You called it.
You know, humble brag. But Brock Lesnar, I almost called him Goldberg. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar beat the brakes off John Cena. It's a nice match. I know people are giving it crap because they don't like the finish. But if it's a one-off, this is the part that we got that I wanted it to be not a one-off. I wanted it to
To be part of a story.
Yeah, to be part of a story. It looks like a one-off right now, and Brock is going off TV again.
Yeah.
I did send you a lengthy message about what I think
the story should be, and I think it's pretty good. If you want to relay it to the people, I think it's a good idea.
I had a vision of a Gunther match where Gunther comes out and says, "Yeah, Brock is cool. He beat John Cena up. Yeah, but I'm gonna retire him.
Yeah,
for good. I'm gonna get rid of him for good. I got rid of Goldberg. I'm gonna get rid of Cena. And if Brock this smoke, I get rid of him too."
Ooh, talking crazy.
Yeah,
that'd be
so
a nice
he
little
comes out
setup.
talking crazy. Gets a few hits in on Cena. You know, Cena's not going to back down from a challenge. So they get a match, set it up for the final match, Gunther versus John, the GOAT. And then Gunther's getting in pretty good, and he's bragging as he normally does. All of a sudden, whatever that music is, hits for Brock Lesnar. He comes out, gives Gunther a couple Germans, little face off, costs Gunther the match. John Cena wins. You get to celebrate John Cena winning, and then you automatically have set up Goldberg versus Gunther down the line. So I don't think that's gonna happen. I wouldn't be upset if that happened. I wouldn't be mad if they do it another way. But there is a way that you could save this and make it make sense. And I think Triple H is smart enough to make it make sense in the long run. So they'll come together and make it make sense. But I wasn't mad about the match because that's how I had it going. You had it the other way. So how do you feel about it?
I feel not good. Okay. Because I think in a sense, I was mostly wrong, okay, but I was right in the sense that it was a one-off. I just didn't know their rationale would be like, for me, Brock Lesnar winning in a one-off doesn't make any sense to me, especially a squash. A Brock Lesnar squash in a one-off doesn't make much sense to me for WWE. So I didn't think they would do it, and then they did. Now the question is, where do we go from here? Because now it's happened.
Is it a
And
swerve though?
it's kind of a swerve, but it's not even the good kind. Cause like there's the swerve where you're like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. Wow, I don't even know what to think now. And then there's the swerve like, oh, wait, they went with that? Oh, okay. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, yeah.
there's like the disappointing swerve, and then there's the kind of unexpected swerve. Then there's like the unexpected but wanted swerve. This was kind of one of those like, okay, you surprised us, but not even in a good way. But like you said, I didn't hate the match so much. It and for to give them credit, it wasn't as much of a squash as the original SummerSlam match was. Like if you remember the original SummerSlam match, that was Brock Lesnar suplexing Cena 20 plus times, um, and
I
then
don't know.
just giving him an F5, right? And this time around, Cena actually got some offense in on Lesnar. He just was able to kick out.
Yeah.
So,
How many
but
AAs? It was 3 AAs, right?
yeah, three AAs, right? So he was
Five
able to get some
F5s.
offense in. And part of me thinks maybe this match wasn't as much as it could have been because, I mean, Brock Lesnar usually is in fantastic shape. So I don't know why he would
Yeah,
need like a warm up match. But I mean,
Brock
maybe,
Lesnar is in very, very good shape.
yes, he is. So, I mean, is part of it because he was a little rusty and just didn't want to put on like a 5-star banger in his first time out, match back out, maybe. But I don't know. Ultimately, I was left disappointed by it. I'm curious to see where they go from here with
I,
Brock.
I think they double back, bro. You got to.
I mean, that would make the
You
most
can't end it
sense.
like that. You can't end it like that. And you can't end it on, which we'll get into later, you can't end it on AJ Styles either. So you kind of got to double back.
We'll see what they end up doing.
Or you can
I'm
do
with
it. You
you.
can do it. You can do it as John Cena calls out Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar's like, I don't need to wrestle you. I just beat your ass. And he could do the coward, you're a coward type of thing.
You could do that.
Or
You could do that.
I can't not leave until I beat you.
You could do that. You could, and that'll make some sense. I don't know if that's what they're going to do. I think if I had to say right now, I think ultimately Cena's last match is going to be with a young superstar. And with how many dates he has left, I just don't know if they're going to do AJ Styles, which is looking like they are going to do AJ Styles. I just don't know if Brock is going to be able to fit into those plans. I just don't know. I don't think he will. But we'll see. I'm hoping that he does. I'm hoping that he does and that they bring it back around and that we get some resolution to this. And then even if they don't, I hope they know what they're doing when it comes to Brock. I hope they know what they're doing. And I hope that him squashing Cena makes sense later for whoever it is they're gearing him to go up against. I think it's going to be Gunther. I think what you said makes a lot of sense, even if it's not exactly that, even if it's not exactly Brock costing Gunther the match, even if it's Gunther beating Cena and then him comparing himself to Brock in that way and that pissing Brock off and then they face off that way, that makes a lot of sense to me too.
It don't take much to piss Brock off.
Yeah.
But the
So
rumor mill says Gunther and Braun Breaker is on par.
on the table, I wouldn't be mad at
You've
that.
done, but you've done the Paul Heyman fighting for Paul Heyman angle with Punk. You did it with Roman. You're gonna do it again with Braun Breaker. It's a little too
Maybe,
much.
maybe. We'll see. Maybe they plan on turning Brock babyface somehow. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but maybe somehow they
But you're
plan
gonna
on
have to
turning.
move him away from Seth. Isn't that you've already kind of separated him from Seth?
No, not Braun. I'm talking about Brock. Maybe they're planning on turning Brock babyface. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, well.
Which would be hard to do, but
With Brock, there's so many. There's not a lot of. Okay, Fatu, Jacob
yeah,
Fatu would be a good matchup with Braun, with
yep.
Brock. Braun,
Gunther.
and the other rumor is we're getting rid of the breaker name. We're just gonna go
Yeah,
with Braun. Bronson Reed maybe is a good matchup. I don't know
maybe.
about that one. I don't know
I
how
think
good
it'd
of
be
a
a
match
good
they do.
matchup. I don't know if it'd be great. It'd be good. I don't know if it'd be great.
Um, Obafemi is always a contender for that.
There's so
Um,
many people. Omafemi has to. He has to get to. Can we get him to the main roster first before we put him up against Brock Lesnar?
he's coming. It's coming. And speaking on the Cena side, Trick Williams did throw his name in the hat. He
He's a
wants a
young
little
guy.
Cena smoke.
He's a young
How old is
guy.
Trick Williams? He's 25, right?
He's 20 something probably.
24. He's in great shape. Um,
Great shape.
he got an 8-pack. So it depends on where they go with it.
Yep.
I wasn't mad about the match because I mean it's what I predicted, so of course I wasn't
Yeah.
mad about it. But I think the outcome of it, I didn't like the outcome of it, and what we're gonna do next. So
Yeah.
we got to figure it out. We got 2 months to figure it out
Yep.
in 3 days. So what was the next match? Stephanie Vaquer
Yeah.
and EO Sky.
Yeah.
Probably the match of
Banger.
the night.
Banger.
Yeah, probably the if you're gonna watch this event, this is probably the match that you go. Well, it's probably the second match you go to.
Yeah.
Um, good match, good back and forth. I think even though I'm not a huge Stephanie fan, I think this is the direction that you had to go
Hmm.
because EO and Asuka have a budding, very, very budding
Rivalry.
rivalry growing and growing, and it got better Monday night at Raw too. So
Hmm.
this is probably the direction that you had to go in. Where do you go with Stephanie now, though? Who's next up?
Who's next? They're teasing her versus Rhea, so I think that makes a lot of sense. Just have two at the top of their game go off against each other. I wouldn't mind that at all. Um, who else? You could do. I mean, as soon as Asuka and EO is over, which at some point it will be, maybe you do Rhea first, then you have Asuka next up. That makes a lot of sense to me to do that. Raquel Rodriguez, she's someone that they're building up. By the way,
Mhm.
she's quietly stringing together a lot of wins. So Raquel versus Stephanie makes perfect sense to me. Get the Judgment Day involved in that, and by proxy, you could get Roxanne worked in there a little bit too. So I don't know. There's a lot of ways they could go with this. I mean, Stephanie's a good
She's gonna be
wrestler.
busy. Well,
She's
Roxanne's
gonna
gonna
be
be
busy.
busy with Liv in a minute, right?
Yeah. Yes. That's true. Whenever Liv comes back, they'll be busy with that.
Yeah. No, I got it though. You can do Rachel Rodriguez and do that.
Yeah.
I wonder how Liv is gonna come back. She's definitely gonna come back a babyface, I think.
It depends. It depends.
She might go
She'll
to
come back to
Judgment
a
Day and
pop.
then
The pop will be there.
yeah, yeah. Um, good match. Stephanie does put on good matches.
Hmm.
I like
Great
Stephanie
match.
more than I like Lyra. I don't like it's something about Lyra I just don't like.
You just don't like good wrestlers. That's what you're telling me right
I
now.
think she's too little and too. I do
Too
love what
little,
they're
she
doing
said.
with Bailey. I do love what they're doing with Bailey. Man,
Bailey, this kind of
she come in
schizophrenic
that
thing.
match wearing them tennis shoes with the heels on
Yeah,
it to
with
make
the
her
big
look
old
5'2".
platforms. Don't tell me that isn't
Yeah,
hilarious.
hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like Lyra. It's just
Come
something
on.
about her I don't like.
Hating on the bird lady. Unbelievable.
Hating. I ain't hating on her. I think she brings something to the table. I'm not a fan.
You know what? It's because she's Irish. That's what you're saying. It's because she's Irish.
It's because
You
her
don't like the
boyfriend
accent.
sucks. Her
Uh,
boyfriend is unbelievable. He did.
oh my gosh. That
No,
poor man
I'm
got the
joking.
ire
I'm
of the
joking.
internet, and then here
I'm
you go jumping on
joking.
top of it. That
I'm,
poor
jo-
man.
I'm joking. Stephanie Fakir's boyfriend didn't look that great either.
But hey, leave. Deaf Randy Orton out of this. Okay, that
Is
is a
that who
good
that
man.
is?
Yeah, Miles Bourne.
Yeah, I know. I'm just joking. But Def Randy Orton.
Yeah. Have you seen that man's moveset? And when he
He
shaved
is
his head, they called him
he is
Deaf
baby
Randy
Randy
Orton.
Orton.
Yes.
All right, what was the next match?
Um. Was it Punk and AJ Lee instead?
No, was
No.
it 1, 2? It was Punk and AJ Lee.
Okay.
I like this match. I think it was a little couple comedic spots in there.
Mm-hmm.
When they were trying to suplex each other, they were doing the same moves basically.
Yeah,
It was pretty good though. I liked it. I like the
I like it
dynamic
too.
between. We've never seen Becky and Seth together. I do like their
As
dynamic
heels, as heels.
as
We see them
heels,
together as baby faces, but not as heels.
but they already look like they clashing with each other.
Yeah. But it's funny.
Yeah,
It's good.
it's
When
funny. I don't think it's gonna. It's not
this is
gonna
a
work
little
with them.
throwback, but it was on SmackDown, the SmackDown before WrestlePalooza. If you remember when Punk initially called for AJ Lee, he was like, "I would never hit a woman, but I know someone who will." And then AJ Lee comes out, she obviously
Right.
beats up Becky. Seth tried to do the same thing on SmackDown. He's like, "I would never hit a woman, but thankfully I know someone who does." And he looks over at Becky, and Becky looks behind her, starts looking around like, "Who are you talking about? You can't be talking
Becky's
about me."
Becky is hilarious. Becky is good as a heel, man. She really
Yes,
is good.
she's great as a
She
heel.
sells it. And even though AJ Lee weighs 97 pounds soaking wet, she's selling the danger of this crazy little girl that skips around the ring. And she is
Yes,
that.
and it's got a screw loose, and she can still do it. She still got it.
She does. I I was gonna say something, but it's not inappropriate. It's inappropriate. So I'm gonna
All
leave it
right.
on there. But I love the match. I think it was a fun match.
Yeah, it was a fun
AJ Lee
match.
still got it.
Yep,
She took a nice little bump on the table.
she did. She
Um,
did.
and if you notice, Punk immediately was like, "Are you
Immediately
okay?
scrambled.
Are
He was over there quick with the
you okay,
quickness.
baby?
Yeah.
Baby, you good?" So I thought that was fun. But she put on a good match, and she got that pop that we talked about before. Her checking in the match would be a huge pop. She
Yep.
got that. She got her signature moves in there.
She looked good. She looked good in the
She looked
ring. Her
good.
mannerisms, like she
Yeah,
never
yeah.
left.
Yeah. It doesn't look like she's been gone 10 years at all. And that's a good thing. And I want to carry it further. And her and Becky need to get a program immediately.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm giving the belt right off the bat to AJ Lee, but I
I
kind of
might.
want to see them. I kind of want to hold them together like I'm holding Punk and Seth together. So no matter what happens, even if they drift off to something else,
They
they
still hate
always
each
end up
other.
coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always end up coming back to that because that's what Seth and Punk are doing currently right now. Seth is beef with Roman and
And
all type of people.
Cody. Yeah.
Yeah, Cody, and he's back to beefing with Cody right now. But they always circle back to each other. So
Hmm.
I would kind of book them like that to where Becky and AJ always end up in each other's way. And you can do the same thing that Seth is doing to Punk, where Becky's like, as long as I'm breathing, you will never be champion. You know what I'm saying? You can do that.
Hmm.
Even if
Yeah.
she takes it off of Becky and then you cost her or something like that.
Yeah.
So I would do that. Yeah, when the next Money in the Bank?
That's going. I think that's next summer is when we're getting the
Okay.
next Money in the
Yeah.
Bank.
Okay, never mind. I was going to say because you can
Oh,
give
you want to do the
AJ.
reverse?
Yeah, you can do the reverse with women's Money in the Bank and have AJ win it and just have Becky just constantly in her way.
Mm.
And it's because it's the same feud. It's just women.
Yeah,
You can do it the same way.
you
Um,
could.
I like AJ Lee. I mean, we begged for AJ
Hmm.
Lee to come back.
And
We
here
were
she
not
is.
disappointed. Here
Nope.
she is, and let's see where it goes from here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see where it goes
Agreed.
from here.
Great match. Great spots. The Black Widow submission looks as good as it ever did. Good little tap out.
I forgot
Right.
about that. I forgot about that move because I was like, "What is she doing?
Yeah.
Why is she on her shoulders like
Yeah.
that?"
Yeah. It looked like it hurt, don't it?
It did. It looked like it hurt. That's for damn sure.
Yep.
Um. Okay, so good match, good setup.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Seth and Punk, man, you gotta take that one all the way out to WrestleMania. It has to go all the way out to WrestleMania.
We've been waiting for a one-on-one from them at WrestleMania. We'll see if it happens one day. They fought at WrestleMania, but they haven't had the one-on-one yet at WrestleMania. We'll
Right.
see if that ever materializes.
It got to. They're getting old. They're not getting any younger. So you're gonna have to get that Seth Roman match out the way one day, and then you're gonna have to get this Seth
Yeah,
Punk.
that's the
I
thing,
think
because
Seth Punk is probably more important right now because you got less time with Seth and Punk. But I
this
don't
is
know,
true.
Because Roman might wrap it up any day.
Roman might wrap it up. You don't got too many more chances to have Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins main event something too much longer.
Well,
So
somebody said The
uh,
Rock is going to wrestle till he's 50, and he's 40, or he's till 60, and he's
yeah,
53 now. So you got 7 years on him. I doubt he goes that long.
which is
But
wacky, by the way, because the guy is in incredible shape. I think The Rock is one of
yeah,
the few people.
even
I
with the
don't think
weight
there are a
on,
lot of wrestlers that can like be away for months or even years and look the same as they ever did in the ring on their first match back. And The Rock is one of those few people that can do that.
I,
So it's
I,
crazy
I,
that he can even wrestle till he's 60.
I like that he lost weight though, because
Yeah,
I think he was too bulky. I like slim when he looked like Randy Orton Rock,
yeah.
where he was like he
Randy
was
Orton.
big. He was big, but he wasn't like overly muscular. You know what I'm saying? Like
He's a
Triple
tall
H looked like a
man.
bodybuilder, and he didn't look
Yeah,
like a bodybuilder. He looked
yeah.
slender and like he could
Yes,
still move. He could
yes.
still nip up and all that stuff, but it did
Yeah.
look a little bulky
The
sometimes.
athleticism is what he leaned on more in those
Yeah,
years. And
yeah. Um, we can talk about the main event. I did not like the
yeah.
main event.
I have mixed thoughts about the main event.
I felt like it was a rush from the beginning,
Hmm.
and then there's no payoff because uh, spoiler alert, immediately on SmackDown, they go to Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
So Cody immediately, it's like, let's throw Cody in there just to get him prepared for the clash in Perth with the Crown Royal, what they call it?
The crown jewel. It's crown jewel is
The
what they
Crown
call
Jewel Championship.
it. Yeah.
So it really was like a one-off. Drew had no chances of winning. But he really did have a chance. If you'd have booked it right, he had a chance. But
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. And I don't know what they're doing. And I do agree with bringing Jacob Fatu back. It was time.
Hmm.
My son bought a new Jacob Fatu today, so he's been in
Okay.
his
He's
room.
happy with it. Okay.
Yeah, he's been playing with Jacob Fatu for the last hour or whatever. And he used the link. Nah.
Hey,
um,
hey now.
um, Yeah, I didn't like it. I think you can. I think you can do way better with Cody and Drew McIntyre. You could have did much more with that. But and again, we are teasing Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton again.
Hmm. Yeah, we are.
y- When are you going to get to it? When's the next? What's the next big pay-per-view event?
I
The
feel like I
big one.
keep
One of the big ones. Survivor Series,
it's
right?
Survivor Series is the next big one. I feel like I keep saying that Survivor Series is the next pay per view, and more stuff just keeps coming up. Like WrestlePalooza came up, and then it was now it's Crown Jewel. I think Survivor Series is next. Am I crazy?
I think so. I think so. But they have been throwing extra stuff in there.
Yeah, WrestlePalooza is new, but to be fair to myself, okay,
Yeah.
they just came up with WrestlePalooza.
So ESPN gave it a C plus. Do you agree with that?
Oh, first the Usos they had a match.
Oh, how did we forget the Uso match?
The Usos had a match.
My bad. My bad. Okay. Yes. Usos versus the Vision.
Division
Braun
with
and
LA Knight as
Bronson
special
with
referee.
LA Knight as a special guest referee. So as soon as that was announced, I sent you that and I said, shenanigans. This is what we're gonna
Yes.
do. And we had shenanigans. Good match. Jay and Jimmy are just so good together. It don't
They
matter
are.
how long they haven't been in a ring together. It don't matter. They still got the flow. The chemistry is always going to be there.
Yeah.
Their twins is always going to be there. I think it was a good match. I think Braun and Bronson worked good together too. I like Bronson Reed for some reason. I just love Bronson Reed. I
Yeah,
think he works good.
he's a
He's a
great
good.
wrestler. He's got a
He's a
good
good.
build. He's got a good promo. He's good. I
Yeah.
just think so. Did you see the moment where Jay kind of gave himself a concussion and busted himself open?
It was so quick.
It was so quick.
He hit Braun and did it bounce back and hit him?
Yes, it bounced back. He hit him so hard it bounced back and hit him in the head.
And immediately he was leaking everywhere.
Yes.
Um, I think there was a little slight communication with LA Knight. And to hey, we gotta
Yeah, we got to wrap this up because
we gotta
I
wrap
can't
this
see.
up, buddy. So was that the original ending or did they just go into that ending?
I
Because
think. Go ahead.
that might have been the original ending. It just looked a little sped up though, because
Yeah,
Jay clearly was busted
out of
up
it.
and
Yes.
out of it. And the Jimmy Yeet, the meme that came out of it with Jimmy in the air and like
Yes.
amazing. Jimmy is amazing. But
The
yeah,
Swanton, the little Jimmy Swanton, that was kind of
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like the match. What they're doing with Jay and LA Knight is good. What they're doing
Hmm.
with Jay and Jimmy is good. And it's a whole lot of confusion around it. And Roman should be coming back pretty soon. So I'm curious to see when Roman comes back how it goes with him and Jay. Is he going to give Jay is Jay going to give Roman the same type of attitude that he's giving Jimmy right now?
That's a good question. I think the answer is yes, just because Roman is more babyface now. So with Jay turning even more heelish than even Roman is right now, I think they're gonna have to clash unless they plan on turning Roman more heel, which I mean they could do, but I think they will clash, and that'll be so interesting to see. Just them kind of on opposite sides of the wrestling
He's
line, so to speak.
he's going to have to do something where Roman says, "Hey, bro,
That's too far. Yeah.
yeah, it's got to be." He don't have to hit Jimmy or something, bro.
Yeah.
Because Roman's not going to give. He's not going to give a damn if he beat up on LA Knight.
Yeah. He's no. Why would he would do it? Roman would do it.
Yeah.
So true. I agree with that. We'll see what happens here. And
Uh,
Roman would certainly come back for family. So whenever he does
mhm.
decide to show up, I think it will be to interact with the Jey Uso.
Yeah. Are you ready to see another Jey Uso Roman Reigns? They've put on great matches together.
They put on some good match. They put on some matches that got the crowd going. Like it's no like technical spectacle or nothing like
No, no,
that. But
no,
they're
no.
they're entertaining matches. I'd agree with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad about that. Okay. I have a question.
Yeah.
Off the pay-per-view. Is Bret Hart the most bitter? Is he the most bitter person in wrestling history?
In wrestling history,
Yeah,
huh?
because Bret Hart, man, God love him, but
He's very bitter. Like I didn't used to think that. I was one of the people, or not one of the people, but I was just like, sometimes the older wrestlers they get all back in my day about everything like that. But that happens in every sport. Football players do it, basketball players do it. This era ain't as good as my era, and it happens all the time. So I didn't mind it at first, but man, he just seems so bitter. Just so like this guy is not even good. This product is not even good. Triple H is a phony. This guy can't even wrestle. Goldberg, he ended my career. I'll never be
I
happy with
get the
that guy.
Goldberg thing,
The
and
Goldberg thing makes sense.
he's justified in the Goldberg thing. This new Triple H thing is why?
Weird.
Why? It's been 30 years, bro. You've forgiven Sean, you've forgiven Vince, or at least not, if not forgiven, you've done business with him.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing, Brett?
I think this is one thing that could be happening. It could be just kind of listen, I don't know if you know this or not, but old people don't really care about your feelings. They just say whatever's on their mind. They're too old to care about what you think or your feelings. So this could just be Brett is getting older thing, and he's just like, listen, I have these thoughts, and this is what I think, and that's what he's doing right now. It might not be that he doesn't forgive Triple H. It might be that he has forgiven him. He just still thinks that he's a phony. You know what I'm saying? So it could be that. It could also be that he's just bitter that his career ended prematurely. And while he is remembered
Does
as
he
being
feel like he should be running wrestling right now?
maybe he feels like he should be wrestling right
Look,
now. Maybe he feels like he should have accomplished more. I don't know.
if you're still mad at Triple H for marrying Stephanie,
Yeah. In the
and
year of our Lord 2025.
you got to find something else.
Which
You
by
have
the
to find
way,
something
that
else.
happened after Brett already left the company. So I don't even know what he has to be bitter about that.
Okay, or you can say Triple H is a stooge. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
So was
Or
Shawn
a suck up.
Michaels.
You could say he's a suck up. You could say that.
So wasn't Bully Ray was a stooge for Paul Heyman, right? Basically, he was running, or Tommy Dreamer was. Hulk Hogan was a stooge for Eric Bishop, or Eric Bishop might have been a stooge for Hulk Hogan, actually.
You know, that
But
whole WCW thing was wacky. But
Brad, let it go, man. Let it go. Or talk it, get a meeting and just talk it out, bro. Just let it all out. Don't go out like Ultimate Warrior, bro.
or I think another thing that would help a lot. I think what is actually like giving us this perception that he's so bitter is that if he is saying anything positive about the business, it is not getting out. Like nobody's reporting on it or talking about it or tweeting it or anything like that. So Brett needs to talk to his PR people and say, listen, these people think I'm bitter and that I hate wrestling. When I say all these good things about these superstars, start getting this out there. Okay. Start
Yeah.
having people talk more about the positive things that I say. That way the negative stuff don't make it come off like I'm super bitter. You see what
Because
I'm saying?
we love Bret. We
Yeah.
all love Bret Hart.
Yeah. The
You
best
know what I'm
there
saying?
is,
Even
was, ever will
I'm a
be.
Shawn Michaels guy, but
Hmm.
I do love Bret Hart. You gotta appreciate Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Nobody beats your ass and sets up that sharpshooter better than Bret Hart. You already
Yeah.
knew. You already knew what he was setting up when
He
he
made
started
wrestling
doing.
look real.
Yeah, and he was a reality guy, and it's just come on, Brett, man. Every time we hear you speak, it's something bad. It's something
Yeah.
about I got screwed over. And with the Goldberg thing, like I said, Goldberg, bro, you got that. You can bitch about that for the
Yeah.
rest of your life. I have no problem with that. You can bitch about that WCW booking because they did terrible with you. It just
Yeah.
wasn't it. But I don't know, man. Even that might start to get old pretty soon. And it's like, bro, you can't keep bitching about the Montreal school job anymore. You can't.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
You had the match at WrestleMania. Probably a very terrible match because you can't move that good anymore because you had a stroke. God.
Yeah.
But you got to beat the shit out of. You got to
Vince
beat
McMahon.
the
He won
brakes
the
off
U.S.
Vince
title, by
McMahon.
the way. Don't forget
Yeah,
that.
you got your whole family was involved. Everybody was involved. What are you mad about, bro? What are you mad about?
Well, we know he keeps telling us what he's mad about, so we know.
All right. What other thing? Oh, NXT. NXT right now. If you're not, NXT is kicking ass right now.
They're on go. They're on go.
They on God mode right now. The TNA invasion. Mr. Kennedy is back.
Yeah. Mr.
Matt,
Anderson, sir.
Matt Cardona
Okay.
is back.
He's in. He
Zack
finally got
Ryder.
himself in a WWE building somehow.
Man. Just hilarious. Javon Evans made an appearance on SmackDown.
Which, by
Great
the
match
way,
with Sami
wow,
Zayn.
great match.
He's still a little green. He's probably still need another year in NXT. But when he comes, oh man, he's going, bro.
Yeah.
The future is bright.
Yeah.
Between him, Oba, Javon, Trick. I like Ethan Page. I
Ethan
think he's a hell
Page.
of a heel.
People like Ethan
Um,
Page.
I like the other guy. What's the Olympic guy?
Oh, Tavion Heights.
I like him. I like the guy that won LFG.
Yeah, you do.
We're not even gonna get started on Miss Parker, Last Legend,
Yeah.
Kalani Jordan, Jordan
Who's your new
Grace.
TNA Knockouts champion, by the way?
Hey, Shawn Michaels is kicking ass in TNA. They did set up a Shawn Michaels Triple H thing.
Yeah, they
But
did. I don't
I
know if
don't know how
that's ever going to pay
you.
off, but
They said War Games.
they say War Games. We'll see. We'll
So
see.
what do you do? A Triple H team versus you
Yeah,
could
like a
do.
black and gold era versus the new era or whatever.
You took the words right out of my mouth. They brought Tyler Breeze back, man.
They did.
They brought Tyler Breeze back.
For a little bit. They did.
Mello came back. Him and Trick did something together that was good, pretty good. A great match too. I'm liking it, man. I'm curious about this Dudley Boys versus Hardy Boys match they got coming soon.
I am very nervous about it. I'm very nervous.
Because I don't want Jeff getting too excited and trying to kill himself.
I don't want them getting too excited and hurting each other. I don't want them putting on a bad match. This is giving me very bad Brothers of Destruction versus DX and Saudi Arabia vibes.
It can't be that. It can't be that.
You say that. You say that. Like, what if Bully Ray shows up 300 pounds and overweight, man? What if Devon shows up overweight? The Hardys are at least in practice.
Yeah.
And plus, there's no one that can carry anyone in this match. There's not a young fella out there that can just run the ropes until, the old guy can catch his breath. We got 4 old dudes out there in a ladder match.
It's going to be a lot of pauses in this match.
Breaks to breathe.
And you can't bring Lita and Spike Dudley out of nowhere. So,
or could you?
Anyway, I'm not going to even go there.
I'm just saying, or could you? But I'm just saying that match makes me very nervous. That's all.
Yes,
that's all.
And to segue, Edge. So the rumor is Edge is walking away for a TV show.
Yes, to film. I think it's the Percy Jackson show.
The Percy Jackson show.
Yeah.
Is he out of AEW though? Is his contract over, or is he just doing a TV show?
I think he's doing just TV. I more than anybody, okay, I just want John Cena's last match to be with Edge. More than anybody, I would do anything to make that happen. I'll even listen. I've tried to make the mental hurdles to be like, okay, maybe he's taking a break. Maybe technically this is a lull in his contract. Maybe he could put a biker helmet on or something. I don't know, but I just at all the reporting says he's still under contract. This is just so he can go do some acting stuff. It's just we just gonna have to be happy that he did the 5 knuckle shuffle on AEW TV, which he did do. Shout out to Edge.
He did. He did. And
Yep, he even did the "You
also
can't see me" part.
the other rumor is Jericho, and
That is a rumor.
Jericho looks like he lost some weight. Look like he's been
A rumor
in the
you've
gym.
been pushing, by the way, also.
Who doesn't love Jericho, man? Who doesn't love him?
There are some people that don't like him. He has some controversy over there.
I just had an idea. If you're gonna do the Canadian stable,
Okay.
who would be the perfect mouthpiece for a Canadian stable?
You're talking about pairing Chris Jericho with Ethan Page and Chelsea Green? That's not, I don't hate that.
How could you hate that? How could you hate it? I just made it up off the top.
It's pretty good.
Because that could save Jericho from doing physical, and then you could get him. It'd be a desperation move to make it physical, but
yeah,
you could, man. Jericho could talk him in the building. He still could talk him in the building. He just needs to be controlled. He had too much control at AEW. That's the problem at AEW. It's too much control for the wrestlers. You gotta.
Sometimes it turns out good though. Sometimes you get a Tony Storm out of it. The timeless
but sometimes you get a staple in the tongue match, and we don't want to do that.
Those are good, but sometimes you get the learning tree. People don't really like the learning tree that much.
You're gonna keep trying to push this stapler on me, and I'm not.
Come on, how can you not like it? How is that not wrestling?
It's not. It's not. At Perth, let's talk about probably the main event, Cody and
Seth.
We can talk about Tiffany Stratton and Stephanie being a match.
Great match. Great looking match.
Okay, let's get to the
athleticism.
Where's your fiance at? Let's get to the triple threat match.
She went to take the dog out, but we can talk about the triple threat match.
Okay.
She can listen to it later. Okay.
Okay.
That's why we record these things.
Yeah. There was a botch.
There was a botch. There was a botch. It looked rough.
It was a bad one.
It was a bad one.
Nia, baby.
You got to kick out.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah.
Unless she was supposed to be pinned, but I doubt that. That wasn't a finishing move. That wasn't Jade's finishing move, the Black Hole Slam. So.
Yeah, I don't know what. Maybe she got her bell rung a little bit.
Maybe. I don't think. I think she just missed it. I think she just missed it.
Okay, so Botchamania.
It is. Here's my question then. Do you prefer what the referee did, or do you think she should have counted to 3?
You gotta do what the referee did, because you can't end it like that. Can you?
So I think it would have been believable if it ended like that, but I think Nia or somebody would have been pissed.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody might have been pissed. Well,
Tiffany Stratton, who was supposed to win.
Yeah. Well, no, she was the one pinning. Tiffany was the one pinning. So that's what makes me think. So that's what makes me think it could have been the finish. And so here's the question then, because I think this might be where my confusion is. It's like maybe the referee is the one that messed up. Maybe she was supposed to count to 3, and she thought she wasn't.
It did look like she was. I don't know. We don't know. We can't. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
But it did look like the referee kind of screwed up, and she does great too. She does a lot.
Yeah, she usually does good work.
This is the first time I've ever seen her.
I forget what her name is.
Forget what her name is too. But normally she doesn't make these type of. I've never seen her make
Yeah,
this type of mistake
I've never
before.
seen it from her
So
either.
I'm a man. You sure hate to see it. I bet she got a little bit of her ear full in the back,
Yeah,
but I
somebody
think she'll
did.
be better for it. And knowing probably Naya or Jade or Tiffany, somebody probably went to bat for her. Like that was our fault,
Yeah, or
But
something. I took responsibility. Man, but other than that, it was a great match, though. We
it
even
was,
got some color on it. It was accidental color, but we got some color.
yeah. They keep letting Tiffany win. I'm a little over Tiffany. I think the thing is a little
Over
stale, but
Tiffany.
a little bit over Tiffy. It's been Tiffy time for about 350 days, I think.
It's been a long time.
It's
It's
been a
been a
long
long time.
time. But I mean, until Bianca's ready to come back, I don't know what you do.
Yeah, I
When's
don't know who you
Bianca
have.
coming back?
I don't know. Whenever she heal up, man. Whenever she heal up.
Yeah. Hopefully she's not pregnant too. Wouldn't it be crazy if she got pregnant too?
Don't even speak that on her. Okay. Wait, they might be trying
Why?
to. I'm just saying, man. We
She's a
need.
real person.
She about to come back, and you trying to put a human baby in her. Okay. She just getting
Actually,
back, and then she gonna be
actually,
gone
I
for
think
9 months.
Montez is trying to do it, but
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Ha ha
nah.
ha.
Yeah, I don't see where you can go with Tiffy until Bianca comes back.
Yeah.
Um, SmackDown Women's. I haven't been watching SmackDown a lot recently because I don't have access to USA.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, hey, send me somebody, please send me a way to watch
SmackDown.
SmackDown on Fridays, please. Because I've been missing SmackDown. I've just been catching highlights for real. And I don't like catching highlights.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, so that's probably the co-main event, and then you got Cody versus Seth.
Yes.
Cody versus Seth. Cody and Seth. We talk about bangers.
They all
They
almost
haven't.
always put on a banger. Almost
They haven't.
always.
They haven't missed yet.
Yeah. Since
So
Cody's return, for the record,
since
I
Cody's
don't
return,
remember their track record before that.
they haven't missed. The triceps match or whatever he tore.
The
That was a
pectoral, the pectoral.
match. That was a good match. The WrestleMania return was a good
Great
match.
match.
Um, Cody and Seth know how to put on a show. So
Even as tag teams, even as a tag team, they put on bangers against The Rock and
I
Roman.
think there might be some. I've noticed we call a lot of shenanigans in our matches.
We do.
We do,
We
but they
do.
all make sense.
They do.
There's a way that Punk gets involved in this. There's I don't know if you can if the vision is there, you can that can lead you further down the Randy Orton versus Cody
Mm-hmm.
turn.
Yep.
That turn has to come.
Long
We've been
time.
teasing it for years. I don't know if we teased that longer or Grayson Waller and Austin Theory
Awesome
breaking
theory.
up. So there's ways that you can get there with the shenanigans, but I mean, we shall see. I think it's going to be a great match.
Me too.
I think just with those two main events, it's probably going to be better than WrestlePalooza already. I think
Yeah.
Cody and Seth is going to be better than WrestlePalooza.
Cody versus Drew. Yeah, I think so.
Are we setting up Jay Uso versus LA Knight?
I mean, it's Jay Uso versus LA Knight at like a pay per view, maybe. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe, maybe. I mean, we've had it on Monday Night Raw, but then the Vision got involved, and that's a whole thing. I mean, you could be, you could be. I think the ultimate goal is, like you said, probably Jay versus Roman, or even Jay versus Jimmy again, because they probably wouldn't mind getting something better under that belt
I don't know
than
if
what they had at
anybody wants to
WrestleMania.
see Jay versus.
Listen, having Jimmy as the heel didn't work. Maybe having Jay as the heel will make it a little better this time around. Okay.
He gonna have to incorporate some new moves. You got to do it, Jay. You got to do something new. Bring out that Gunther bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is my boy Dragunov coming back pretty soon?
I hope so. I haven't heard. Nothing on the dirt sheets or nothing. But I hope so. He's been gone for too long, way too long.
I can see Penta versus Rusev
Penta
popping up
versus
pretty
Rusev
soon.
would
I
be
think that's
good.
on the horizon. We got to get to what happened to Austin Theory one day. We're gonna have to get to
Yeah,
that
because my
because
boy is gone. Like I have not seen him.
he's still with the company, I think. Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu is going to happen down the line. I think
Which should be good. It should be
that's a
good.
good one. That should be a good one. I don't know why you use Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes. I don't know why you keep doing Drew McIntyre like that.
That match just kind of confirmed all my fears, which is that don't I don't know how compelling Drew McIntyre is by himself. Not by himself, because he wasn't by himself. He had Cody Rhodes with him, but it's just I don't know. I think Drew needs maybe one or two more pieces to just be this like super ultra compelling heel, and he's just not that yet. Like right now, his gimmick is just complaining,
Yeah,
which is like, I mean, you got
yeah,
this dude who's huge, ripped, Scottish, former world champion, and his gimmick is that he complains.
yeah. They've been teasing multiple breakups. Miz and
Mellow,
Mello, Street Profits. They've been dropping hints about that. The Y6.
yeah,
They might get on there. It could shape up to be a nice uh, event. I think if you
the
add,
Crown Jewel.
yeah, you got those two main events. You add about three more matches in there. Give them not four. Give them 5, 6 matches, and you can make a good event, and then you can go big with Survivor Series because I think
Yeah,
Survivor Series is after that.
yeah, I think so.
So just use it basically for setup for Survivor Series, but make it some good matches in between.
Hmm.
What other rumors or news? What did AEW do this week?
I think MJF is taking a break because he just lost a couple matches, which I don't mind too much simply because he still has his world title contract that they're not going to let him cash it in like they do Money in the Bank style. He's got to give a week's notice before he cashes in that thing. So, but what was the thing that just happened? I think it was All Out.
Yeah,
All Out just happened. Some very, very good matches. Some very, very good matches. There was a couple, man, like Eddie versus Big Bill was kind of man. But there were some really good matches. Hangman Adam Page versus Kyle Fletcher was really, really good. Darby Allen had a really good match. Listen, Darby has his flaws. We complained about him not, going to climb mountains instead of taking over the company like he was supposed to do. But now that the man is here, that boy could put on some matches, and he'd be putting his body through. He's probably the modern day Jeff Hardy, I'd say, because that him and Javon are fighting for that belt right now because they be taking some nasty bumps.
yeah.
So that's going pretty good. I don't know. We'll see. I want to see where they go with Hangman Adam Page from here. I want to see how long it takes MJF to come back, and I want to see where this Darby, John Moxley thing, where it evolves to, because it's building right now. Darby just brought out a flamethrower on the last Dynamite. That was crazy and
Jesus.
cool. Okay, so we'll see about that.
It was not cool. Stop
It
it, man.
was. it was. He was a gun that spits fire. What's not cool about that? You telling me if you were in middle school and a wrestler brought out a gun that spits fire, you wouldn't be talking about that
I would think
all
it
day
was
the
a
next
little
day?
bit. They jumping the shark a little bit with the fire.
Man,
All
this guy.
right. Last thing before we go.
Mhm.
First inductee into the Hall of Fame is Stephanie
Stephanie McMahon.
McMahon Helmsley. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
I think thumbs up. I think thumbs up. She maybe if we were talking about just the wrestler, maybe I'd be thumbs down. Maybe if we were talking about just the manager, I'd be thumbs down. But just as a wrestling advocate
Entity.
altogether,
Yeah.
I think it's a thumbs up. Like she was a big part of that women's evolution thing. I
Mm-hmm.
assume that she was the one that was like pushing for it a lot. She certainly put herself at the face of it.
Yeah.
So I mean, and obviously, with the name McMahon and how involved she was with the business, even at a young age. I mean, she deserves it. I think just as a wrestling personality, maybe it's a bit premature, but as just like a wrestling entity as a whole and everything she's done for wrestling in its totality,
She's done
absolutely.
good, man. She's done a
For,
lot.
former world champion, former women's world
Former
champion, by the way.
world champion. She ran SmackDown. She ran
Yeah,
Raw.
yeah.
She's been in the center line of some great moments. Her and Kurt
Mm-hmm.
Angle and
And
Triple
some
H
good
had a
months.
good.
Yep.
Her and
Her heel
Jericho.
turn against her
Heel,
dad was
heel
good.
turn against her dad. Her and Jericho.
Yeah.
Um, she slapped everybody in the business.
She slapped everybody. She took that nasty bump that one year at WrestleMania through the table.
So I'll give Stephanie. You remember when Stephanie got kidnapped by the
Oh
Undertaker?
yes, by Undertaker and Stone Cold saved her. That was
Yeah, that was a
iconic
good one.
moment.
That was a
Iconic
good one.
moment.
Triple H marrying her while she was knocked out. That was funny.
That would not fly
That
today.
would not fly today.
You cannot do that.
The turn against her father was good. That
Yes.
was a good one.
Yes.
Actually, Vince deserved that one because he did sacrifice his own daughter just to get one on Austin.
Yeah. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah, Stephanie had some good moments.
She has some great moments.
She done got cracked on by everybody in the business.
Well, let them tell it. Yeah. In
Yeah,
kayfabe, yes. In kayfabe, she got around.
she's taking some great jokes. For real.
Yes, man. The
Um,
Rock used to go in on her, boy.
man, the $2, $5.
Yes.
Anyway, shout out to Stephanie McMahon. Who else would you like to see in the Hall of Fame this year?
This year, that's a good question. If John Cena's retiring at the end of the year, would that
Automatically.
technically did that technically make him eligible? Because technically you don't go in until WrestleMania, which is in April.
Mm-hmm.
So
I would do it.
I might do it too.
Yeah. So, all right, 2 words for you, man. It was fun.
Yep.
Great week of wrestling. I think when is the Clash in Perth in another week?
It's in a few weeks. It's in a few weeks. It's
Okay, so
Crown. I think they're just calling it Crown Jewel.
Crown June.
Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel.
Crown June. Yes.
Crown June. Anyway, Crown Royals. Crown Royals liquor. Tell them about the link before we go.
Yes. If you want to buy WWE merch like Lennox, our good friend Lennox, okay, got his new Jacob Fatu.
The new Jacob
Ask about the link. You can ask Country about the link, and he will send you to me, and I will send you the link. Buy WWE merch, support the show.
Yep. So after all that, we got 2 words for you, and those 2 words are
subscribe anyway. If you don't like the Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre match, even if you didn't watch SmackDown this week, subscribe to our show anyway. We'll let you know. We'll tell you about it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. 2 words for you. We are out. See y'all next week. Talk about more wrestling and the current events in the wrestling landscape.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, hey, we out, man. Be easy. Oh God, he just
Peace.
dropped his phone. Shout out to Harold Kuntz for no reason other than
Shout
just
out to
saying,
Harold Coots for no
"What up,
reason.
Harold Kuntz?"
For no
And Bob
reason.
Stallings for no reason. All right, we out.